What's up, guys? We're here at Jackson, Tennessee. There's a small tire race. It's 28s are free entry, 10,000 to win. 29s are free entry and 2,500 to win. They got a daily driver class, and there's a tailgate class. Most of the 28 guys are entering in the 29 class as well. I think there's 45 or 47, they said, in so far for 28s, and there's over 20 already in 29's class. So we're here with most of the Middle Tennessee crew, kind of Central Tennessee crew that runs around. We do a lot of the same races, help out a lot. Let this guy go by. We try to help each other out a lot. They've kind of taken me in, especially in the past couple weeks. I've done a lot of racing with them. Rocky Harrell, which is kind of the guy to beat right now. We're all trying to beat him, and he's trying to beat everybody, so he's doing a good job at it. Andrew Lavender, he's definitely a top contender with his car. He actually does a lot of the tuning and work on Rocky's car. There's Roger Norris and Ian. Ian helps quite a bit with that truck. It's a fast truck, twin turbo S10 LS deal. There's German Valdez. I'll be helping him with his, trying to get some bugs lined out of that car. It's been fighting us quite a bit, but it's starting to come around. It's making some passes. There's Cam and Andy Mays. They're good buddies of mine for a long time. They've got a nitrous new edge car that is definitely a contender. And TJ Hawkins will be there. I beat him in the finals a couple weeks back, and he gave me a run for my money. That thing's, you never know how fast he's going to be able to go with that car. So I think I'm very confident that one of us is going to be in one or both finals. We do really well usually around here. So I'm gonna get this thing unstrapped, unloaded, fueled up, ready to go. And then we're going to go walk the track and check it out. I'll get some video for you guys and see if we can win this thing. There's a pretty good groove in this left lane here. But there's quite a bit of rubber down for the first 75 foot. I think the right lane's more like 100, 120 foot. It's got a little bit of rubber down. It's definitely better without the groove. There's even a little bit of a crown in the left lane that's not so pronounced in the right. But I think both lanes will be pretty quick for the first 75 foot, 100 foot. And then it gets pretty grainy out here, 100 foot out. So get the power in and ride through it once you get to the asphalt. And then I think you can probably pour quite a bit in once you got some speed up towards the end. So we're about to go to the driver's meeting and see where we fall. We're in small tire. Well, they've got two classes. They got a 28 and they got a 29 class. We're going to try to jump in both. They're free entry for both. Small tire's 10 grand. Big tire, I think, is 2,500 is what the guaranteed pot is. So let's go see who we're going to draw. First round for 28s, I drew left lane Roger Norris here. He's probably going to set me on fire. We're going to swing for the fences. He's fast. He's kind of in our little crew, so I know it's a fast truck. German got the bye first round in 28s. Roger's not racing 29s, thankfully, so I couldn't draw him in 29s, but I've got a guy named Jay with a 69 Camaro, I believe he said, first round in 29s. I'm in the right lane on that class, so I'll have a pass down both lanes. So Roger kicked my butt that round. I had to pedal it pretty good after a couple feet. I could stay about half throttle in it and kind of drove through it, but the settings that I had wasn't too happy for it to shift whenever RPM dropped, so I went back and fixed that in the ECU. That was a mistake on my part. So I was starting to kind of gather it up a little bit, and I think he started losing the tire a little bit about 200 foot out, and I thought I was about to come around him, or at least catch up with him. and it just hit the limiter, never shifted. So error on my part. I fixed it. We're going to go into the 29s. That was for the 28 race, so I'm out of the 28s. We're getting the car turned around now so we can do the 29 race, and I got to run that Nova. It's got a big motor in it, a lot of nitrous. So, but he's in the left lane that I was just in, and it's going to be hard for him to go down that lane. So I'm in the right lane. Hopefully we can make a good lick. Well, that round went decent. The car made a really solid lick. I was on the light. I got back, come back to the pits, and they protested, said that I jumped. The flagger called it clean, and I guess they got upset. Looked at the camera again. I started turning the car around and getting it ready for the next round. And then someone comes to the pits and tells me that the flagger changed the call, and he's ruling it a jump. Meanwhile, I haven't even been up there, haven't seen the video or anything. So I go up there and ask to see the tire crack cam, just to see if I jumped, or if, the tire crack cam shows that I didn't, whatever. And the flagger tells me I jumped and showed me the video, and he couldn't show me where my tire cracked before the light. The minute my tire, or the frame that my tire moves, the light is on, reflecting off my car. And it was, I don't know, kind of weird, but he called it a jump. And it kind of rubbed me wrong, because I felt like both crews should have been there when it was after it was protested. It should have been brought to our attention that I was being protested and that I needed someone to represent, me, be up there or whatever, so that it could be a fair call with everyone up there. By the time I got back up there to see the call, or the video and the call, he'd already changed his decision once and sided with them while they argued it. I'm not even up there. So I don't know. I'm not gonna make too big of a stink about it. That's kind of the as much crying as I'm gonna do about it. It's flashlight start, NoPrep, iPhone camera at the finish line too, for the finish line call. So you're gonna have calls not go your way, even if you're in the good. It's gonna happen. It sucks because it's happened 2 weeks in a row. I feel the last weekend it was really close finish line race, and I definitely see why that one was more so called against me. It was tough. My bumper's black. It reflects the asphalt off the front of it. I might spray paint an orange stripe across the bottom of it, across the front, because the bottom of the bumper sticks out further than anything else, and it's braced and everything. But it looked like it was the bottom of my bumper was further back. But it's part of it, man. We're getting in there, and we're jumping in with some really fast guys, some of the bigger name guys, and they're fast, and it's hard for me to cut and dry beat them. So you're going to have calls that go that way. That's part of it. So not upset. I'm going to try to get back up to the line, help out some buddies from the crew. We've got German still in it. I believe Andrew's still in at least one of the classes. I think TJ's out. I know Roger, he put me out in 28, so he's still going. I think he's still in the truck class too. So I'm gonna help wherever I can, try to help people get cars turned around in the pits, cooled off, etc. Line them up, and I'm gonna have a good night. You know, that's how it is sometimes. So I'll get y'all some footage of all the other cars, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we're going into the finals for 29s. Rocky Harrell's still in it, one of our crew. He is hot lapping that car pretty hard tonight. They're trying to get it cooled off over there. The trans is baking. They just freshened the trans up, I think, 1 or 2 outings ago when he burned it up for doing the same thing, entering, 2 classes and making it to the finals on both. So, but they're getting it turned around pretty quick. We've got leaf blowers and everything on the trans, so it's coming around. Right lane is Randy Westmoreland, that's who he's racing, and that car's on a pro bracket radial. He was in the daily driver class with that car, and now he's in the finals for 29s, so kind of funny. But that car is working. It's probably 60 foot and harder than 80 or 90% of the cars out here on Mickey Thompson stiff walls, Hoosiers, whatever. So Randy, they both, I mean, Rocky's got his work cut out for sure. Randy definitely does. Rocky's he's been the guy to beat. So they're going to get turned around, and we're heading to the finals. So Rocky barely inched him out in the finals of 29s, and so he won the 29 class. Spot was, I think, 2,600. It was 25, and then there was a couple protests that didn't go their way, so that part of that went to the pot. Now Rocky's heading to finals for 28s, which is the big payout. It's 10,000. I think there might be a couple on top from protests. I don't think that's too much, but Roger Norris is in the right lane again, and Rocky's in the left. So it's going to definitely be a Middle Tennessee final for both races. so a winner circle even. So good luck to both of them. Roger's truck is rolling. I'd be willing to bet it's right there. It's going to be a close race. So Rocky's car is over there boiling. they're trying to get it turned over. We got leaf blowers. There's probably 6 fans on it. He's got 6 people in the pit crew, including me when I'm not videoing over there, trying to get the car turned around. So it's you know, members from every team over there stepping up to try to help him get the car cooled off and get into the next round. So pretty excited to see this, see the turnout. Roger's been over there by him and Ian have been over there by themselves mostly, and they're doing a killer job with the truck. So it's gonna be a good one for sure. So Roger barely nudged Rocky out there. It was maybe a half an inch. I don't even know how they called it. But Rocky was good with it. It seemed everyone was kind of in agreement there after watching the slow-mo cam, and it definitely went to the slow-mo cam. I couldn't believe how close that race was. They both left with each other. It was awesome to see. So middle to see you guys in the winner's circle for both classes, both the big classes anyways. And I think my next race is Jackson again, here again, the end of the month in September. And then there's one race in the middle of October. The No Joke NoPrep has a makeup race at Knoxville. So that's the 2 goals for me for between now and winter time. And I'm gonna set more in the woods this coming weekend. I'm gonna set it out. I got some maintenance I need to do to the car. Obviously, the always evolving, wanting to make a few other changes to the car to try to be a little more competitive. And I think that's it. That's it for this video. I've got S650 videos coming. They're in the pipeline, so I should have them out this week. And I'll probably have a maintenance or even some changes I make to the S187. I'll probably have a video for that out as well towards the end of this week. So I'll see you guys then.